Rotate device back. Orientation is locked.
Okay.
Are we here?
Are we here?
Hey, I think we're here.
Okay. Can you see us on there? Here we go. We're getting ready.
Oh, well, not quite.
Okay.
A lot of people in the room. If we're here, we're here.
Okay. 2, 1. Skip ad. I think. Yay! Donna says you're live here now.
All right,
okay. Woo!
Cool. Woohoo! We were sweating it there.
I have never scheduled one of these. Normally, I don't schedule them. I just go in. I tell everybody when it's going to be, and then I open the room. And on my phone, and we normally don't stream on our phones. This is new for us. So sorry about that, guys, but we are officially here. For those of you that don't know who we are, I'm Patrick.
I'm Patty.
And we are Travels with Delaney. So
Did you
welcome.
bring the pups along today?
Hold on. I do have the pups.
They're here in
spirit.
in the little spirit of the pups.
There they are.
There they are.
Truman and Bess did come along. You know, if we just set them back here, people might not have known the difference.
Right,
So,
that's right.
I'll tell you who is not here, and that is Russ and Carrie. If I would have had time, I would have got Russ and Carrie magnets made
or
too.
a little people back here. We could have had
So,
cutouts. So.
all right, we'll catch our breath. And yeah, it says, I wish we could be here to jump in the back seat with you guys. Yeah, I think if I can get some fat heads made, that way, Russ, you're always with us. I'll just have you in the back. So, hey, Mary, I'm going to try to keep up with some of these.
Okay.
Hey, Randy.
Hi, Randy.
Oh, hey, Joyce out in Spokane, Washington. Boy, we love that part of the country. We'll try to go back and catch the earlier comments. Patty's going to play the part of Carrie in this live stream.
Hello.
And she's reading her phone. Jaslyn, hi. Shouldn't you be in the back seat, Patrick? It seems like I should. Hi, Jurgen. Thanks for stopping over from, and I'd say this to everybody, thank you who came over from the Roads We Roam live stream. Amanda in South Dakota. Cool.
Like to say hi to Sharon the Human. She's popped in. She was hoping for some rain. Mongoose, hello. Cripple in a Caravan is here from the UK.
Hey, how's it going across the pond?
Brenda McGinnity.
Oh, hey, Brenda.
Wants to send people rain. And hi, Randy. And Shelby says it's 57 and sunny. His 400 is all winterized.
Oh, Shelby Griggs.
Yeah.
Hey, Shelby. And TG McFly. Hey, how you doing? Wendy, welcome. Brian and Wendy up in Ontario.
Yep. Mongoose is here.
Hey, Jeff, welcome.
Greetings from Scottsdale, Arizona. It's Donna Delahanty. Hello.
Yep.
And Jen Goodyear, she said she was over with Carrie, and Carrie did great. Yeah, we saw a little bit. She
Yeah,
did
we
great on her own.
joined for a little while, but
then we had
to get ready and get around. Hey, Vinny. Vinny's here. I saw Vinny pop up. I know I'm missing people. Teresa from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Thank you, Teresa. Nice and sunny over in the UK. I missed that one. Cheryl's here. Cheryl Gordon says, kiss Truman and Bess for me. We can definitely do that. Angie out in Arkansas. Welcome. Caitlin Summers. And they pop up on my screen a lot. Yours stays, mine misses. So, and I think I saw my father pop up. Oh, Donna, thank you so much. Now that one popped up. It says your videos and live chats are awesome. Thank you for the great sharing. Thank you, Donna Delahanty. Thank you for that super chat. We really appreciate that. Wanderlost is here. Oh, and they're from Arkansas. Yeah. And Wanderlost, I was actually just watching some of your, I think it was your most recent video I was watching 2 nights ago. So good job on those. Uncle Cracker's here. Says, Mike, looking forward to the Virginia trip. So are we, Mike.
Yeah. That's going to be fun.
Yeah, I think that's going to be a good trip. For those of you that don't know, in 2 weekends, we have our final camp out of the 2019 season. We're at Grayson Highlands State Park down near Damascus, Virginia. And I'm finalizing plans right now for that. Just to let you know, currently there is no sites available as of last night. But if you still want to attend, I would just keep checking because usually there's some cancellations, as we know. So, hey, Joe from up in New Hampshire.
I'd like to say hi to RV Underway. Says, howdy from the hot and steamy South Alabama. Great to see y'all. And Ollie, Lena, and the RV. I've jumped in from Carrie's live stream. Freebird says it was voted the best state park in Virginia. Oh, really? I'm assuming you're referring to Grayson Highlands. So, yeah, we're really excited about it. We camped there once before in a tent. Hey, Wendy. Wendy Lewis is here.
I am so bummed that we missed this weekend the big camp out over in Ohio of the Ohio. I think it was kind of like the Ohio New Camp group or Tab group, but they were generous enough to invite us. We had a reservation, but we ended up canceling. I had some work I had to get done this weekend for my job, and it was just going to be, there just wasn't going to be time. So you'll be glad I didn't come because I would have been locked up the whole weekend. So I saw Adam pop on.
Yes, Adam.
Hey, Adam from Florida. How's Florida? Is it as steamy as Alabama? Oh, the best of the Floros. They're coming to Virginia with us.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Looking forward to that. And
Jurgen's Journeys.
Yeah, Jurgen's here. Thank you, Jurgen. Jurgen's been watching some of our older videos. I've been seeing him comment on some of the older ones. I think he's trying to get caught up. So...
Hi, Jaslyn. That's a student of mine. How are you today?
And Patty's going back through to see what we maybe missed.
Missouri Travelers. Hi from Missouri. Well, hello.
Welcome.
Robert Stitch.
Oh, hey, Robert. Welcome. And what's
we're in the truck. Yes.
Yeah, live stream's in the truck. So the situation on why we're here today is our internet has just been so bad. If you've been following our channels, it's been basically non-existent in our house, which is one of the reasons we haven't live streamed much.
Right.
So we decided to, originally we were going to go to my brother-in-law's. His internet is better. But then Patty said, you know what, let's just go into town because our AT&T is really strong here in town, and maybe we can make the magic happen again in the truck, right?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. So anyway, that's what we decided to do. So we are setting at the local Five Lakes coffee shop. Now we're actually running off of our AT&T LTE. We're not using their Wi-Fi, partially because we're so far away from the building. I didn't want to run a risk, and today when I ran the speed test on the AT&T, it's through the roof. So, but anyway, we would like to thank Five Lakes. If you're in Indiana or Michigan, Northeast Indiana or Michigan, go check out Five Lakes. Excellent coffee, and we appreciate them letting us use their parking lot, even though they may not know it.
Stop you to explore.
Oh, hey, welcome, Dave and Susan. So, first of all, I need to say this to all of our TWD family.
Thank you.
You guys are the best. So we ask you in our midweek update to go help Stop, Eat, and Explore. We needed to get them to 100 subscribers so that they could get their URL. And you guys were amazing. You took them, I think they're over 150 subscribers now. So now that you've done that, now we ask for the second part, which is please make sure you watch some of their videos, hit like on them, leave comments, and that's going to help them grow. But you guys are the best. And so we couldn't be happier for Dave and Susan. So
yeah, congratulations. Karen Maloney says good
afternoon.
Oh,
hey, Karen, welcome.
TG McFly says hello. Wendy Bowman, hi from Brian and Wendy in, oh my gosh, Guelph, Ontario.
Yep, up in Ontario.
Vinny Mozzarella is here.
Yeah, I was watching. So for those of you, go over on Instagram and follow Vinny Mozzarella, and he'll make you hungry with his pictures of the homemade mozzarella he makes. It's absolutely amazing. And so he had posted some just recently. Oh, Stop, Eat, and Explore just said there's going to be a video posted soon. Okay, so yeah, we'll look forward to that, Dave and Susan.
Teresa from Tulsa, Oklahoma. Hello. Yep. Bob's here.
Bob Clarquist. Hey, Bob. Tell Tandy we said hi. And
hello. Cheryl Gordon says, hi, guys. Kiss Truman and best for me. Yep. Angie Starks.
I'll quit reading the ones up here because it's messing you up. Yep. So Wanderlost, I talked to them. Cheryl Bernhardt near Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome. Let's see. We talked to. So this is always interesting. Like I said, normally RVD. Sorry, I'm doing it again to you. But I'm way ahead of you. But this is new for us because normally Patty and I watch it together on the laptop, and so this is a new way of doing it, but I think once we get used to it, it'll work.
Dreaming Out Loud RVing. We'll keep
but
trying.
No luck. Okay, on the no reservations yet. Yeah, if you still want to come, just keep checking it every day, because the one thing we learned this summer with having no reservations out west was I would just continually check, and then all of a sudden something would pop up, and we ended up with some amazing sites last minute. So, because there's people like us that we ended up canceling ours for this weekend last minute. And
Adam has a question for you.
Okay.
How is the new truck, and does it tow better than the 4Runner?
Absolutely love the truck. It's nice to have a truck again. Don't get me wrong. You guys know I love the 4Runner. The 4Runner, here's what I loved about the 4Runner. The seats in it were, would you not agree?
Super comfortable.
Super comfortable. We went 8,000 miles this summer, and I never once remember like being stiff or sore from riding. But I was really glad to get back to a truck with some bed space because we were carrying the generator in the back of the 4Runner, and for the most part, it wasn't an issue. But you know, you could get smells. So far, I love the Tacoma. Towing, it tows fine because it's actually rated for more towing capacity than the 4Runner. It shifts a little bit more than the 4Runner. I have started running over in the shift position like the manual says, but again, it's just going to take some getting used to, but I think it's going to be great. And we know a lot of 400 owners tow with the Tacoma.
Exactly. Sandra says she's still going to try the Hungry Mother State Park. That sounds funny. Near Grayson Highlands. She's gonna check for openings there to hopefully get in there. Adventures in Feather Valley. That's my brother-in-law.
Yeah, that's Mitch.
He says you can come to my house anytime for a live stream. Hi, Mitch.
Oh, if you got good internet, Mitch, we may start doing that.
Yeah.
We might take you up on that.
Gerard Trigo.
Oh, yeah, Gerard.
Says hi, and he says he'll be in and out because of the Saints game.
Oh, no problem.
We like the Saints.
We like the Saints. Go Drew Brees, although he's not currently playing, I don't think, because he had to get his finger fixed. So
we'll say hello to Wendy Whitson. She said, nice to see your smiling faces. Thanks for,
hi, Wendy.
For the community. And, of course, Randy says hello. Blue Wave Odyssey's here.
Oh,
hi.
Hey, Bob. Welcome.
Hi, Liz Childers. She's here.
Hey, Liz. Liz, I did some ribs again yesterday with your Bucky's rib rub. Amazing.
Oh, my goodness.
I felt so bad. I'll tell this quick story.
Go ahead.
So I had smoked ribs when Russ and Carrie were here a week ago. And I don't know what I did to them, but I screwed them up. They were so tough. I mean, I was embarrassed. But then last night I did them and they were like fall apart tender. So I sent Russ a video of it. I felt kind of bad, but I wanted Russ and Carrie to know that I am capable of making ribs that fall off the bone. But
oh my gosh, they were so good.
I think I just saw another super chat.
Yes.
I'm gonna just from RV Underway. Thank you, RV Underway. It says thanks for your useful info and guidance. Barbara and Ricky from RV Underway having a blast RVing and YouTubing. Here's to your continued success. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate that super chat. And
okay.
Sorry, I moved your screen.
It's fine. Camper Live says hello, y'all. Hope you're doing well. RVDM's here. They say hello.
Michael and Tiffany. So for those of you that don't follow Michael and Tiffany, RVDM, make sure you check them out. They have ordered a brand new Tiffin Allegro. And I can't wait for you guys. I'm so happy for you. That's going to be exciting to be in that thing. And it's got to be gorgeous. Although
it'll probably be party central.
Yeah, I told Russ I cannot park between you and him going to Alaska though, because I will never get solar being this tiny little trailer in between two massive Class A's. So, although on the other hand, if you put me between the two of you while we're driving, I should be fairly well protected from moose crossing the road.
Liz has a question for you about the Tacoma. She says, have you noticed the shifting in the Tacoma while towing the 400?
Yeah. I don't notice the shifting just driving down the road. It's only when I'm towing that it just seems like on any kind of incline. And that seems to be what I've been reading online, that some people have said it just takes getting used to. And I think that's it, because it seems like when we got the 4Runner, after having the Tundra, it took me a while to get used to that. Hey, Bob and Debbie, thank you so much for that super chat.
Thank you.
Blue Wave Odyssey. I always say Bob has the nicest boots right now. Bob knows what I'm talking about. There was an episode on Blue Wave Odyssey where he went in and bought himself some new boots, and they were the sharpest looking boots, like cowboy boots.
Boots. I like shoes.
So make sure you check out Blue Wave Odyssey if you haven't already.
Bob Bowman says hello.
Hey, Bob.
And
tell Debbie
we to see us at Grayson Highlands.
Yeah, so Bob and Debbie came to our Small Creator Summit last weekend, and they're in a Tab 400 new
Yep.
camp, and they're coming to Grayson Highlands.
Happy Place Diaries is here. Hello.
Hey, Jerry, welcome. That was a good picture of you and your grandson. What a cutie. He had on like buffalo plaid with the little hat. I don't know if you saw that on Instagram yesterday, but.
Okay, Monku says he had a heavy duty torque converter put in a previous truck he owned. After having it done, shifting hard toward and not towing. Notice it most when it being hard on the throttle.
Okay. So yeah, I'm gonna talk to my guys at the Toyota dealership in Fort Wayne, where I always get my service. Those guys are so knowledgeable, and see if that's normal. So, but loving it.
Okay. RVD wants to see our cabin in their new rig.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
We want to see their new rig too.
Yeah, I bet you guys are excited to see it. Well, once you get up to Grand Rapids, we'll be coming to see you.
Yeah.
So, and you'll be close enough. You can come see us too. I don't know. We got. I don't know how long your Tiffin is going to be compared to Boone, but Russ was able to bring Boone right up the driveway, and he even turned Boone around in our driveway. So. Hey, what's up, RW? RW's in the house. Bob's here.
Hi, Bob.
For those of you that don't know, Bob is one of our sponsors. I say sponsors. He's one of our Patreons that helps to make our Monday feature videos. Him and Lisa and Ron Beard are both in that supporter category for the Monday feature videos. And so we use the money that they put towards through their Patreon. That's what we use for like the Epidemic Sound videos. And we'd like to thank all of our Patreons. Because it's not just Ron and Bob, but it's every one of you, regardless of what level you're at. And so thank you. But
I had something here, I lost it. Oh, Randy asked, when do you guys winterize? Well, probably.
What's that?
I assume winterize.
No, I know. No. So depending on what the weather does, I probably won't winterize until we get back from Texas, which is Christmas break. Worst case scenario, if November gets really cold. So here's what I'll do, Randy. When we get back from Grayson Highlands, I will completely drain the system. And then if it looks like temperatures are going to get low, then I'll probably just turn the heat on in the trailer for those few days, because usually it's never a lot. Then when we get back from Texas, then I will actually winterize, and then we won't use the trailer again until what?
Spring break, probably.
Yeah, probably spring break.
Which will be like end of March, beginning of April for us. So,
right.
Yeah. I had a question here. I lost it. New Hampshire Joe asked, what width is your Blackstone grill? He's thinking of getting a 17-inch for Joyce and himself. Yeah,
so Joe, ours is the 17-inch, and I went with that because it will fit in our outdoor storage on our Tab 400. I like the 22-inch, I think it is, because it has the two burners, so you could have something on one side a little hotter than on the other, but I believe it was going to be just a little too wide to go in. But I will say this, if you go with the 17-inch with just the one burner, there are enough cool spots on the sides that I find myself moving food back and forth from the center to the sides. So.
And Liz Childers said she has a 17-inch Blackstone. It's plenty big for two.
Oh yeah. As far as size for two people, that 17-inch. I mean, I was cooking for. Well, the last weekend, how many burgers did I have on there? I think I had like 12 hamburgers on there at one time.
You had it full.
Yeah. So it's plenty big for two people.
And Mrs. Master says, I don't even have a camper, but I love watching you guys. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, thank you.
She says, it's one of my dreams to have a camper in the near future. And with you two, when the time comes, I'll be an expert and ready for the road.
Well, thank you so much. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, we're always, we're glad when people are here, whether you're a camper or not a camper, whether you own a new camp. We don't, again, the whole new camp thing, sometimes Russ and I joke about we're going to be mortal enemies because of them being, but the truth is, camper people in general, we don't care what each other has. It's just such a great community, the camping community.
And everybody who has Blackstones on here is saying how they love the Blackstone.
Blackstones, yeah. We should have got a Blackstone sooner. Now, I still love my little Coleman grill, but we didn't carry it this summer because I wanted to try the Blackstone out. I'm not sure we'll go back just because you can do so much on that Blackstone and
right,
a little more space.
And yeah, some people are talking about how they're going to winterize, and they're
Okay.
going to winterize near the end of October.
Yeah, I know a lot of
frozen
people
pipes.
are. Yeah, in fact, I was asking Jerry, Happy Place Diaries, I actually asked him on his channel if he winterized, just because being out there on the Pacific
Sure.
Northwest, I didn't know if they had to winterize, and so.
And then I like what Mongoose says here. He says, winterizing is depressing. It's the end of fun season.
It is. It is. I mean, I think that's the thing. I mean, when we used to have our fifth wheel and it was parked on the lake lot, that was the most depressing, because we would live in our fifth wheel all summer.
Yep.
And then when we'd have to close up mid-October, and then it was like, oh my gosh, April 1st is never, because that was when the campground would open again. So at least with the tab, since we use it in the winter, like as far as like we go on Christmas break and then we do spring break, so it's not quite as bad.
Well, we always thought we'd be nice to go winter camping, but sometimes it's just the weather we get is just crazy, so it's kind of scary to go winter camping.
Right.
Yeah, Liz says they store theirs in a metal building all the time. They just empty out the water fully when they winterize.
Okay.
If it gets cold here in Texas, usually not. She says we will set a little heater near the RV to keep it nice.
Now, the one thing I would say, if you're a new camp owner, I'll throw this out there. So, Austin recommended to me last year that I not run the Aldi nonstop in the winter. Said it's really hard on it to run it that continuous. So he recommended, when I did want heat in the trailer in the winter, to just use a little electric heater in there.
Like
so
our little buddy or
I just mentioned that because I would hate for anybody. He didn't say that's what caused our cracked glycol tank, but he just said it's never good on the system to run them nonstop. And I don't know what that means, because if you were camping for a week and needed to run it, you would run it. But I think I had ran it for about a month straight. So
yeah, I kind of jealous here of Happy Place Diaries, because they said they get to camp all year long.
Yeah, sometimes I wish we lived someplace where you could do that. And we could, because look, if Randy and Tom can go camping in Minnesota in the winter, here in Indiana we definitely could. But Randy, could you come down and shovel a path to the for those of you that don't know, Randy has a video from last winter where she's literally shoveling through, I don't know how much snow, but I mean, it was up to her knees to get to the fire pit so they could build a fire at their campsite. I mean, that is dedication. So
Wanderlost says, nice chat, but I've got to go. So
thanks, Wanderlost. Keep up the great videos.
Yep. I think I'm caught up. Here,
are you caught up? Yeah. So if we missed your comment or you'd ask a question, hit us up again. That way Patty won't keep scrolling back up.
Okay. Robert's making a comment here. A lot of people I have seen winter camping here in Ontario usually don't use the plumbing. Instead, use a portable cassette toilet or walk to the comfort station. Yeah, you'd probably have to do that. But yeah, the library was like, we love camping here. They're making comments.
POA's here, proceeding onward in America. Welcome, guys.
I think they've been here a little bit.
Yeah, sorry. I just saw their name pop up. So if I'm late, Patty's probably already welcomed you.
That's okay.
So, and that's the other thing. Like, what we may end up doing, we may end up coming home from Texas. I'm so used to saying coming home from Florida.
I know,
Christmas.
this year it's different.
Coming home from Texas. We may actually, quote, winterize somewhere along the way. And then if we do make a stop, we might just use the campground facilities. We may not be able to boondock.
Because if you think back when we went to Texas over spring break a few years ago.
Oh my gosh, remember we drove through that ice
the
freezing?
weather got nasty as we headed north, and we probably needed to winterize.
I just saw Bob go, quote, comfort station.
How quaint.
Comfort, go to the comfort station.
Sandra Coxwell said, we just ordered a 2020 Tab 400 Boondock Light. Looking forward to getting it, trading in a Shamrock Hybrid. Well, good for you.
Awesome. Congratulations and welcome to the new camp family.
Yeah.
You're going to love your 400. I tell you, we absolutely love ours. And
okay, RVDM has to leave. He says we have to run to the airport and get Tiffany to the... we have to run and get Tiffany to the airport.
Yep.
Have a great rest of your live stream.
Have a safe flight, Tiffany. And hey, Michael, if you still hear me, call me when you have a chance. Let's catch up once you slow down. So...
Okay. Oh, and Randy's just saying here too, she says we have to find something to do in Minnesota in the winter. That's why they camp. Plus, they have the whole campground to themselves when they camp.
That's the nice thing. If you go winter camping, you don't have to worry about people right on top of you.
That's right.
Hey, I should also thank Randy, because last weekend's Small Creator Summit,
she did
it was
so
I think it
much.
was a huge success. The people that came had really positive comments and things like that. And it would have never happened without Randy. I mean, I know people like to give me credit. It was my idea, and I said, let's do it. But Randy was the one that really did the hard work on it. And so thank you, Randy.
Okay.
And if you guys didn't see, we did have the RV Odd Couple join us, do a keynote speech, did an excellent job, shared some of their success on how they've grown to 52,000 subscribers in like 9 months.
Yeah.
So, and then now we're seeing videos come out of that. So Russ and Carrie did an awesome video that is blowing up.
Yes, it is.
Russ actually tried out some of the things he learned from John and Mercedes, and it's working.
Yep.
And then Randy put out an excellent video. Scott from This Nomadic Idea has put out a video from Shipshawana. Now, I'm not really doing one. We talked about it in our midweek update, but I didn't shoot enough footage to do a separate video. And I think I wanted everybody else, the smaller channels, to get that opportunity to do that. So that's why I'm not doing anything. So, and then if you want to hear those talks that occurred, Randy is putting all of those talks up over on her website. So if you go to randysadventures.com/summit, I believe, will get you to that page, and you can see Russ's talk on how to be a social influencer. You'll see my talk, which really wasn't a talk. I ended up going first, so I used most of my 1 hour to have everybody introduce themselves. I think I shared a few things, but it definitely didn't end up being the talk I'd originally planned on. But John and Mercedes talks there. I don't know if Johnny, she's slowly putting them all up, but Johnny's talk will be there on live streaming. Paul, the Air Force guy, Paul Chamberlain, has a nice talk on there about RV tours. So
yeah.
Hey, Bob and Debbie, thank you. And again, thank you for that super chat. Blue Wave Odyssey's got to take off.
Ann is here from Iowa.
Hey, Ann Novi.
Yeah, and
hey,
looking forward to seeing you guys in a couple weeks. I did not know she was coming.
You convinced Gary to come, or he has no choice, or you're coming without Gary? Remember, Ann kept saying they were coming, but Gary kept saying,
maybe
it's a long drive.
Ann and Petey.
Maybe. Oh, I'm so excited that Ann's coming. Ann and Gary are coming. Well, or Ann's coming. We don't know if Gary's coming.
I'm not sure yet,
So we'll assume Gary's coming.
Okay. You and me along the way says hi, y'all. From Mike and Diane. Hello.
Hi, Mike and Diane. Welcome.
And Elena Lovato Crowd was glad that you said what we said about the Aldi. We've only had their tab 3 weeks. They wanted to keep camping as long as possible, but was wondering if it should use a space heater at home when not camping.
Yeah, that's what Austin told me last year. So I just wanted to pass that along.
Okay.
So
let's see what else here. Later. Bye, Bob and Debbie. We both are, and Petey. Ann is saying.
Oh, okay, good. And Petey's coming too. Well, good. We're excited to have you. I don't know where we're at. I need to update that list, or maybe do another shout out to everybody on the Facebook page for the Virginia Camp Out. But I think
need to work on because you did a good job setting up at one of the campouts, like what people need to bring.
Right.
Because we're supplying, what are we supplying?
So we're going to do a welcome reception, but I don't know if we're going to do, I'm throwing around an idea of, since it's fall, not doing the wine and cheese, maybe doing cider and donuts the first night. I don't know. We may throw that out on the page and see what they think, the people that are coming. And then I think what I'm going to do is smoke pork and bring pulled pork sandwiches for the potluck dinner. One night, and then we'll do breakfast one morning. I don't know if that's going to be donuts. I was actually going to see if there's such a thing as a crock pot breakfast, where I could make it in crock pots. So we'll see. But it's a big group. I know there's at least probably 15 to 18 campsites reserved that are coming for the camp out with us and the Runaway Roses. Don't forget, it's a co-camp out with Todd and Carla and Taylor. Patty never wants to forget the puppy.
Yeah. Sharon asked a question. Do y'all think you'll ever get a bigger RV when you retire? We've talked about after the summer, because we know now after the summer that we like traveling. And so that's what we're going to be doing. It'll probably have a home base we come back to, but we'll be out and adventuring around. But we talked about, what is that called?
Avia?
Yeah. Or the camper van style.
Oh, like a Class B van?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
When we retire.
Right.
Kind of thing. But right now we're liking what we have, and we enjoy it very much.
And you never want to say never, I will always be in a 400, but who knows? I mean, we may get to a point where we don't want to crawl over each other to get in bed. So we may end up in an Avia. So,
Yeah,
I mean, you never know at some point. I'd have to get a bigger truck.
RW.
Oh, Bob, would you?
He says, here's some munchy money for the pups from Bentley. Oh, thank you.
We will do that, Bob. I will make sure your super chat goes to buy some treats and
pups,
let them know that Bentley sent those to them. Thank you so much.
Now, there was something there that, okay, Keep On RVing is here to saying hi from PA. So keep on
welcome.
RVing. Camper
Keep
Life.
on RVing. I know Keep on RVing.
Okay, Camper Life has a suggestion.
Okay.
Biscuits and gravy. We'll feed everybody for a good warm breakfast.
That is true. So I could buy.
Oh, someone else has a good idea here too. Wendy Lewis says check for a crock pot French toast recipe. Ooh.
We both like that one, Wendy. And I could bring the world famous Baird Farms organic Vermont maple syrup. How would that be? This portion of the program is brought to you by Baird Farm. No, actually, it's not. But,
Robert has a question. Do you love your log home enough to not want to sell it? Right now, the answer is yes. But when I get older, I don't know if I'll, what we'll do, because I mean, right now I love it so much, I don't think I could give it up.
Yeah, that's a tough one. The reason I sighed there, Robert, was we do love it. I mean, we absolutely love it. One of our concerns is the logs have to be redone every 5 to 7 years, and like it's an $8,000 to $9,000 project
that we're learning. Yeah.
So and then the other thing is, depending on, I mean, there's going to come a point where we're going to retire.
Well, and maybe the snow gets to us,
Yeah.
Sometimes it just depends on the winters around here. We've had kind of some, I assume, for a lot of people, like an easy winter. If you've lived in snow, so
right.
Not like when we
right now
kids.
We're not looking to get rid of our log cabin because we do love it.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I will say this though: if we didn't own the log cabin, I'm not sure we would be staying here right now. I could see us actually,
because we've been thinking about going other places, but yeah, I don't think so. Sharon suggests you could do a breakfast casserole in a crock pot too.
Okay, so we got some good ideas. So we'll figure out breakfast.
Yep. RW's going, ooh. I think with the food ideas.
RW's going to be there with Bentley. So.
Yep. Says we need to try these breakfasts out.
I know.
To bring the samples.
Did I see somebody say maybe potluck?
Yeah, I think so.
For breakfast?
Yeah, Mitch wants us to try out these ideas. We need to. Elena Lovato says, my daughter just made biscuits and gravy and put them in individual disposable coffee cups and layers. Made it great for a large group. Grab and go.
That's a good idea.
That's a good idea.
That's a very good idea.
Mary Lou North says, how about potluck version of apple crisp and good cheese? Oh, good grief.
That sounds good.
All this breakfast talk. Happy Place Diary is cute. All this breakfast talk, you're killing my diet.
Yeah, I know. I'm gaining weight just here. Although I'm still stuck on Wendy's crock pot French toast idea.
Yeah.
And then where I work, one of our chefs who teaches for me, or actually she's our program chair now in hospitality, she does a creme brulee French toast, baked French toast that is out of this world. So
Keep on RVing says there's a cookbook called Fix It and Forget It, Feasting on Your Slow Cooker.
Okay.
Published by Good Books.
So this could be done then.
Yeah, it could be.
Stop! I love that. I know. The food just keeps coming.
Oh, and Robert can feel our pain. Robert Stitchy says, or he can empathize.
Okay.
His uncle has an old family farm which has a stone house that he pays to have repointed every other year. So, yeah, we're figuring out this house is a lot of maintenance. So we love it, but
Wendy, the event is we're having our final camp out. Travels with Delaney. October 18th through the 21st, I'll get it right. It's at Grayson Highland State Park down near Damascus, Virginia. So that's the event coming up here in 2 weekends. So
Robert says, Fix It and Forget It is a series of cookbooks. So there we go.
I'll have to check those out.
Yeah. Well, we're caught up at the moment.
Are we actually caught up?
We're caught up at the moment.
Holy cow. Good job, Patty. You're getting good at this. Even with me messing reading
me
it.
Up, yeah,
messing you up. So
there was one question. Would you stay in Indiana when you retire? I don't know.
No, Joe. Well,
it probably just depends. I think it just kind of depends on
what she says.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, we've talked. I mean, I think there's lots of options. I actually did a counseling with my retirement account a couple weeks ago. And so her and I talked about it. And I told her that I don't know where we'll be. I told her that we need to plan on us owning a very small home, maybe even like a double wide or a park model somewhere, and then having a camper that we can travel at least half the year, if not more. So, but where that would be, would it mean home bases here in Indiana and we come home in the summer months and then we actually go to warm weather in the winter? Or could we possibly have a home in Texas?
Right.
Or someplace else? I don't know. And Vermont is always on my mind.
Oh, geez.
So,
yes.
But,
Vermont.
and I saw Liz DC pop
she
in.
says
I don't,
hi,
yeah.
y'all. Yeah. Stop Eat Explorer. Stop talking about food. Haven't had lunch yet. Elena Lovato Crowd says, you even pronounced my name right.
Hey, good job. Well, she's a language arts teacher, 6th grade. So as long as it's not,
tried.
Yeah, she does a pretty good job. Better than me. Did I see Jim pop in?
Jim Kuzman.
Yeah. Hey, Jim.
Yeah, he says, speaking of trailer size, any tips for making the whole morning routine thing work for 2 people in the 400? That space gets small in the morning. We do have a routine.
We do have a routine, Jim. Basically, it's Patty gets up first.
Yep.
She takes, I'll just tell you real quickly, this is it. Patty gets up, she takes the puppies out.
Yep.
When she comes back in, the puppies come back into bed with me. Patty washes her hair, gets around. When she's basically around, now at some point I might pop up and make me a cup of coffee, but basically I stay out of her way. When she's done, then I go ahead and I get showered and dressed.
Well, just so people understand too, I usually shower at night.
Yeah.
And then he showers in the morning.
Once a week she showers at night.
No,
she does. She showers at night. I shower in the morning. Now, that's just our routine.
Yep.
But it does help you with conserving hot water.
Right.
You know, if you go back to back, and it doesn't matter whether you have the Aldi or whether you have a regular hot water heater, you know, the more hot water you use, it takes longer to recharge, things like that. So it just works out really nice that Patty likes to shower in the evenings and I like to shower in the morning.
Yeah. Yes, Seattle's nice. They said but getting a little crowded.
Yeah.
Says come out west. We can camp all year round together.
I know. Trust me, after that trip this summer, out west is. I never thought I could see myself as a coaster.
Oregon, yes.
But you know, we really had a nice time. And amazing people. I mean, not that everybody here in the East or the Midwest isn't nice, but we just had such a good time this summer. So
okay, Keith Stamper's here, and he says, hi guys, I have a quick question regarding solar panels. We picked up our new 2020 Tab 400 yesterday, and I'm wondering about a solar panel. What wattage do you use?
Okay, so welcome, Keith. We have the factory installed 194 watt solar panel. It's the new flexible solar panel that New Camp is using. It's a single panel. What I love about it is they call it, quote, wireless. It does have wires, but the way it's installed, there are no wires showing on the outside of your camper, so you don't have to worry about wires getting caught in limbs or branches that are low hanging. And it did not come on our trailer because we have a 2018. We just scheduled an appointment to have it installed back at New Camp, and they did do the install for us. Now, your dealer may be able to install it for you. It's just our dealer where we bought was in Florida, and so we're only 4.5 hours from the factory. But I think I progressed with the solar. We started several years ago with the Harbor Freight 45 watt portable panels, and that worked. It kind of got us. It piqued our interest with solar. Then we went to a 100 watt suitcase Renogy, which is an excellent solar panel. But what we're finding is you need closer to 200 watts to really do anything. Mm-hmm. And what I love about, and we could have this whole argument about portable versus installed, but what I love about the being installed on the Tab 400 is when you're driving on a day like today where it's so sunny out, you are getting free energy. And so all that driving we did this summer out west,
right?
Our batteries were always topped off during the day. So, and with the portable panel, the advantage is if you're camping in trees, you can move that portable panel around to try to find the sun. But I prefer it now on the trailer. So
right. Camper Life asks, will you ever have the pups in some of the live chats? We've had them in the
Yes.
past. Yes, we didn't bring them today. We brought their image.
Woof.
We had some things to do in town, and so and they wanted to go in their kennel. It's
Right.
funny how they wanted to go in and take a nap, so we just let them be today.
Hey, stop, eat, and explore. Thank you so
Yes.
much for the super chat. You didn't need to do that. We appreciate it, but not necessary. RW says woof woof. Yeah.
Yeah, woof. Kathleen Ellinger asked, don't forget New York Adirondacks. Have you camped there?
We have.
We've been
not with our tab.
Not with the different camper. A tent.
Tent. We actually
Yeah.
tent camped in the Adirondacks. Beautiful area, by the way.
Yeah. There's a football update. Saints are winning 10-17 against the Bucks.
Excellent.
Mongoose, when using the heat for those few days between trips, an RV dealership told me to keep the cupboard doors open to allow heat in there, especially if any water lines run through them.
That's a good point. Very good point, Jeff.
And Mosley Smith says, hi guys. What do you think of New Camp producing the European barefoot trailer? So that reminds me of a VW Bug.
It does kind of. I never thought of that. It is cute.
I'll say that much. It's really when we saw it at New Camp, it was really low to the ground. I wondered about coverage into things, and it's really little.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see once New Camp comes out with the prototype for their version. Obviously, there's going to be some changes. It's going to need AC, I'm sure. Probably going to have the door on the other side, and I think they're going to have to make it a little higher off the ground.
I think so.
But it is cute. It is well done. And I think if there's somebody who really wants a, like the molded fiberglass trailer, it's going to appeal to a very specific audience. So,
well, what did we have? 11 people in there.
Yeah.
With one person in the bathroom taking our pictures. So we were having
it's
fun
small. I mean, it's kind of like a 320.
Almost,
I think it's smaller, maybe, but I don't know.
Hanging with Herkies here.
Oh, hey guys, welcome.
Says we love the videos from the summit. We sure wish we could have attended. Maybe next time. Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, we had a good time.
Yeah. People are just talking about how it's ironic that quite often the smaller trailers that are more popular with the boondocking crowd often require to add solar and inverters. That's from Robert.
Yeah, that is true. And that's the thing. I remember when we saw that first video from PJ at Princess Craft on the 400, the video that actually caused us to go buy one, she was showing the solar package. So I was really shocked when we got to the dealership and there was no solar on ours.
Right.
But
right. And Liz Childers says, doesn't driving the truck hooked up to 400 top off the battery? Doesn't top it off.
No, the thing is, Liz, you will get potentially some charge from your vehicle, but your vehicle is always going to keep it self-charged first. And then if there's any additional left over, it will go to your RV batteries, the way I understand it. Now, I think if you're going from campground to campground where you're plugged in, yeah, it's going to be enough to keep you charged. But in our case, where maybe we've boondocked for 2 or 3 nights and the battery has worked its way down to, maybe 70%, there's not going to be enough charge driving off of the car battery to take it back up to 100%, where the solar, it will.
Right. Let's see here. Jurgen's Journey says, maybe I missed it, but how long before you think you might retire?
I am 12 years away from, quote, officially retire. Well, would that be
I thought you were before me.
Well, okay, so here's the deal. I can retire from where I work in 4 years, but all that really means is I can leave and I get to keep my insurance. So, but, obviously I'm shooting for a true retirement at 63, so I've got about 12 years to go.
Gotcha. Well, from my school, because I made the mistake of just talking to one of the kids one day, and I said, I have, after this year, 8 years left. And they're like, 8 years? I'm like, you're going to be out of school by then. You're going to be on to other things. And this kid keeps saying, can you believe she has 8 years, 8 years? I'm like, I shouldn't have told this kid. But he's cute. But anyway, let's see here. Liz thinks of VW pulling one of the little barefoot.
Oh yeah, there you go. I don't know what the weight. I don't know what the weight is on the barefoot. It's obviously should be pretty light.
Yep. So I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anybody. Thanks everybody for coming. Oh, Happy Place Diamonds says retirement's the best. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to retirement.
Keith says Stamper says our dealer is announcing the barefoot. I saw an Avi yesterday. Wow. Yeah, Avias are beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah, the Avias are, they're very nice. Now, for us right now, 28 foot is just way too big. But
Stop Eating Explorer says, you have done so much for me and Susan. Well, we're more than welcome to help you out.
Yeah, well, we're glad we could help.
Help
We were
you.
so, Dave, I think Patty will tell you the other night, I wasn't even checking our midweek update numbers. Normally I obsess over numbers.
Yes, he does.
I was obsessing over your numbers. Literally at one point Patty goes, "Well, how many views does the midweek update have?" And I said, "Oh, I don't know. I'm checking Dave and Susan's numbers. I was watching your subscriber count go up." So I was so excited to be able to have our TWD family help you guys out.
Happy Place Diary says, we thought about a Battleborn battery upgrade. Any thoughts? I think we've talked about that.
I think as long as I can afford it, my plan is to upgrade before we go to Alaska. Yep. So we'll need to get that done no later than spring of 2021. And my goal is 2 100-watt lithium batteries, which will give us 200, I'm sorry, I'll get it right, 100 amp hour batteries. That'll give us 200 amp hours. And so,
oh geez, who did that? Hold on.
Roads we roam.
Oh my.
What's that say?
Toward the ribs for next time we meet.
I'll do that for you because I owe you some decent ribs.
Yeah, the ones yesterday.
Thank you.
So
thank
good.
you, Russ and Carrie, for
you.
that. You didn't need to do that, but thank you for the super chat. We appreciate that.
Let me go back here. Here, Henry and Deb says, thank you for inspiring us with your quality videos. Well, thank you so much. Happy Place says, I have a Battleborn on my little guy Max. That's Liz, DC.
Liz has.
Yeah, she has a Battleborn on her little guy Max. She loves it.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that. I've just heard so much positive about the Battleborn lithium batteries, and they come with they're really expensive. They're like $950 a piece, but they come with a 10-year warranty, and you can actually run them down to 0. You don't have to worry like we do, where you're always worried if you get them too low, you're going to fry your battery. They have built-in protection.
I want to say hi to Silver Turtle 65. She says, good morning, everybody. Kathleen Eleanor asks, what is the longest you've ever traveled on a weekend?
Vermont. No,
Yeah.
seriously. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if you mean a true like 2-nighter, but we've done a long weekend before to Vermont, which is about a 15-hour drive for us. And the way we've done that is we leave on a Thursday night after Patty gets off work, and we drive to up near Rochester, New York. We get up early Friday morning. We're having lunch in Vermont, and then we stay Friday night in Vermont, and we stay Saturday night in Vermont.
Yes.
And then Sunday we have most of the day, and then what we typically do is about dinner time, we head back towards Rochester. We have this Walmart. It's not Rochester. I wish I could remember the name. It's near
I can't remember.
Batavia. We stay at the Walmart in Batavia, New York, and then we get home at a decent time on Monday. So basically, we take off a Friday and a Monday to do that. That's the longest we've ever done. And it's crazy, but that's how much we love Vermont.
It's so pretty. Keep on RVing says we have 96 days until retirement.
Oh, congratulations. Keep on RVing. That's awesome.
Adam asked, do you think you will trade for a new trailer soon?
No. I don't. Well, okay. No, I don't think so.
Trade. I don't know. I don't think so.
I never want to say, never, because I will just let everybody know we had a really good call on Friday with New Camp about extending our relationship with them, and we have a follow-up call with them coming up next month. So we are not going anywhere anytime soon as far as it goes with New Camp. Now, if there's something, for me, part of being with New Camp is I want to provide them value. And so, if they would say to us, we really need you to upgrade to a newer model, or we really need you to go into a different product line to help them out, we would do that, I think. Other than, I did tell Julie, well, the tag is definitely out, Patty said. Sorry, Bob and Tandy. But Patty likes her bathroom. And, but yeah, so no, I get, that was a weird answer, I know. But I just never want people to say, well, you said you weren't getting a new trailer, and then somehow next month we have a new trailer. So
Right. Yeah.
I try to be as transparent as possible.
I just know with the factory sometimes it's like, you just never know what's going to happen.
Well, we don't. I mean, that's the thing.
Things happen. You never know. You, me, and along the way says, how do you become a super chat person?
Oh, so the super chat is just a way for when people want to give back to a channel during a live stream. down where you're putting comments, there should be a little $sign.
Yep, it's right here.
I'm gonna use your phone just for a second. Let's see here.
You got something else coming up.
Okay.
It flipped on you.
Oops. Oh boy, Patty, I screwed up your phone.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd probably screw up your. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, here we go. So right here, you hopefully you see that little $sign. That's how you super chat. And then what happens is, because over on Russ and Carrie's channel, there was somebody that was having an issue because when you first push it, it comes up like $1.99, and they didn't know how you change the amount. There's actually a slider, and channels, I forget how many subscribers you have to have before you're allowed to have that feature on YouTube. So if you're a small channel and you do a live stream, you may not have the option for people to super chat you until you get to a minimum.
Okay, Cripple in a Caravan says, Patrick, please say V Herkel for my girlfriend. We started saying over here we love it.
V Herkel? I hope I didn't just...
You would not want to...
You're not getting me in trouble, are you?
I don't
With
know.
your girlfriend? V Herkel.
And then back to Vermont.
Okay.
New Hampshire Joe says, where'd you stay in Vermont? When we camped, we were at a... was that... Kichi?
Well, we've camped at the
Kichi
KOA
Gorge.
in Kichi,
Gorge.
but the last time we stayed at a state park.
Oh, yeah, that's right. It was real pretty
Gifford
there.
Woods State
That's
Park, which is not terribly far from Woodstock, Vermont. Because we have now developed friends up there. The Bairds, obviously, Jenna and Jacob. We think they're just awesome people. And then also the Liberty Hill Inn, which is just north of where we camp. Bob and Beth Kennett operate this amazing bed and breakfast. It's a working dairy farm, and they're part of the Cabot Co-op. And I just think the world of Bob and Beth. I've taken 2 student groups up there, and we stay at the inn. So when we go up there, we try to go to that area, and so we can see all those people. We also have a couple guys we really enjoy, Ben and Jerry.
Yeah. CBGB Smith Family Travel says, hi from Dublin, Ohio, just joined.
Hey, welcome. And I saw you over on the Roads We Roam live stream a little while ago, and I saw Dublin, Ohio. So you're not terribly far from us.
Okay.
We're in Northeast Indiana.
Cripple and Caravan clarified it's supposed to be vehicle.
Oh, vehicle. Vehicle. Okay, that makes more sense. See, I love that we can share these terms. Like, over there, it's not RVing, it's caravanning.
Right.
And I like saying that. I like saying, Patty, would you like to go caravanning this weekend?
Caravanning, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Isn't it funny how from but we're not that far away, just across the pond, but there's different terminology. And what I don't understand is it true you really eat beans for breakfast over there? I know up in Canada, I think they do too. Mm-hmm. Like we eat hash browns with our breakfast, but I've heard overseas in Great Britain or England or that area, they eat beans. And like I said, Simon up in Canada is always having beans.
And back to our Vermont trip, Keith Stamper says, I'm retired and we live near Niagara Falls, Ontario, Canada. We go to Allegheny State Park or Letchworth. I know the Walmart in Batavia really well. So
yeah, that Batavia Walmart, they're RV friendly, and we've never had an issue there, and it's usually really quiet. It feels safe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does.
Although I'm kind of on to Cracker Barrels now,
right.
So.
Well, I think you should get breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on, what did I do? I touched something. Oh. Oopsie.
Patty's going to super chat us.
New Hampshire Joe says he loves Boston baked beans with eggs.
Okay, so it's not just, so it is a U.S. thing, Joe.
And Jurgen's Journey says beans and bacon.
Beans and bacon. Yeah, well, I guess it does kind of make sense. Jurgen, you put that in a way that I can relate to when you threw bacon in there.
Right, you threw bacon.
Okay.
2 family homesteads here. They said they're here from North Central
Bye, Randy.
Ohio.
Welcome.
Bye, Randy.
I saw Randy say she's got to step out, and we're at the 53-minute mark, so we got about 7 minutes left. We'll do the same. Russ and Carrie always keep theirs to an hour because they want to respect your time, and I think that makes sense. So, but just so nobody, if you've got any final questions, we still have 7 minutes, so you don't have to rush. But if you have questions,
Keith Stamper says he grew up in Africa and eggs and beans are good, and then he said yes, beans and bacon.
Okay, and so is it like
baked beans?
like the baked beans you buy, like the bushes, or not the sweet ones, or just
Yeah, or any kind of bean. And then
Donna
says she was shocked when she saw them on a breakfast menu or on a breakfast buffet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I was just curious about that. I thought I'd ask. So.
And then CBGB Smith Family Trouble says my mother made the best baked beans. She used bacon. Yeah.
You know what? My mother made the absolute worst baked beans. I love my mother. Mother, if you're listening in heaven, I am sorry, but she used to make them so dried out. My dad loved them that way, but I like them a little runnier. So.
And Jorgen's Journey says no green beans. Heavens no.
No. We know it's not green beans. Yes, baked beans with eggs, bacon, and home fried
toast. Yeah, I think we're hungry. Yes, typical baked beans
and a tomato sauce. Okay, so just like the ones again. It's so boring in the UK. You could go all night.
It's Heinz baked beans and tomato sauce.
Okay, yep. Okay, so that's exactly what it is.
Donna says baked beans for breakfast in UK is very popular.
Maybe we'll serve those at the camp out for breakfast.
And Liz Childers says Mexican food restaurants breakfast always serve them. Yeah, true, Liz. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Everybody's on the bacon and baked beans. It sounds so good.
We have done something that nobody's ever done on a live stream before. Had a complete conversation about baked beans. Well, I was gonna say baked beans even.
And then Liz says always had hot sauce on your eggs.
Jurgen says we're on the food
and then
again.
RW goes no.
Okay, RW, no beans at the camp out. All right, I won't do the beans. Well, we might have beans with the pulled pork though. That would go.
Have you played Dyer says, so have you done it? Made us all hungry, time to go to lunch, then work on the next video. I think they're heading out.
Thanks for stopping by, guys. We really appreciate it. So.
And Kathleen says, you two won my heart, love you both. Oh, thank you, Kathleen.
Thank you.
Cripple, I'll never eat it
all right.
again.
Oh, Donna's saying that, Donna always wraps up Russ and Carrie's, and she's saying it's time to go. So Donna, thank you for stopping by. We'll stay on for 4 more minutes here, though. But thank you for stopping by, Donna. We really appreciate it.
You're okay,
Silver Turtle. No, you're fine,
right.
Silver Turtle. And that's why we always give a warning. We don't want anybody to feel bad if they get in late. And we've never done a Sunday afternoon live stream. This is a new one for us. I wasn't sure how it would go over. But Russ and Carrie always do 1 o'clock.
Yeah.
I felt like noon was a little too early because that would have been 10 a.m. on the West Coast. And
Happy Place Dyer says you guys are the best. Thank you for everything you've done. Gotta go.
Hey, thank you, Jerry. Thanks and we love the fact Patty still loves your T-shirt. She's wearing your T-shirt.
It's so comfortable.
And the fact that you were supporting Special Olympics, that's awesome. So check out Happy Place Diaries if you haven't.
Keith says, have watched all your videos and I've learned so much. You guys are great. Thank you. Gerald Trigo, last thought, remember the camp scene from Blazing Saddles?
Oh, yes. Blazing. Oh, boy.
RW says, awesome live stream today.
Thanks, RW. Thanks for stopping by. Looking forward to seeing you in a couple weeks. And thanks for all of your support. And in fact, just so you know, RW, tomorrow's video, thanks to you, you'll be recognized as always at the end. So I'm excited about tomorrow's video. It's finally going to feature those new chairs that we bought that everybody's been asking me about. I finally got that video done. So
Keith says goodbye everyone and thanks.
Yep, thanks Keith. Thanks for stopping by. And
RW says woof.
So it looks like it's slowly everybody's kind of saying goodbye. Bye. So we'll
have a good week from Brenda.
Hey Brenda, thanks. Hope that 400 still working good for you. Hopefully they got you all taken care of. So
New Hampshire Joe, bye. Have
thanks,
a great
Joe.
week. Thank you. You have a good week.
You guys have a good week, and we'll see you on the Friday night. Joe always stops by to say cheers on Friday night at Wind Down over on Facebook. So. And
Silver Turtle 65 says, if anyone's going to the California RV show, let me know. I'm headed there Wednesday. We'll have fun.
Oh, yeah, there you go. So there, if anybody's going.
Joyce LeBrew, hope I said that right. Love your videos. Keep the faith. Liz Childers, bye everyone. Been fun. Mom Goose heading to Disney first 2 weeks in December. Want to go?
Oh, yeah, there you go.
It's great.
Weren't you just there? I thought it seemed like it wasn't that long ago.
Elena Lovato Crouch says thank you. Well, thank you for coming. The best of us, Flora. See you guys soon. Watching to see what to bring. Be safe on the road. You too.
Oh, and Stacy's going to play the role of Donna on our channel. She's giving the happy trails
to you.
Yep. So I didn't even know Stacy was on here. Hey, Stacy.
She was for a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, she was on.
Stacy, thank you for the beef jerky. That new one you gave me, it's gone. It was amazing.
Thank you for the sweet comment. She recognized my new shades here.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, my new
and
shades.
look what she's wearing, Stacy.
Love it. So, I wear it every day.
Everybody else is like, what are they talking about? But Stacy knows.
We'll hug the puppies for you. Keep on our
All right. So I guess that's going to, I think everybody's saying goodbye. So thank you, everybody, for joining us today. And on behalf of Truman and Bess, Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
And so check us out tomorrow. The new video will drop at 7 p.m. And if you have any questions that didn't get answered today, shoot them to us over on Facebook or wherever you want, and then we'll put them in our midweek update this week.
Yep.
So, and
all right.
We'll see everybody.
On down the road.
Good night. Have a wonderful
Bye.
Sunday.
A great day.